All right, so we're taking a break with the alphabet for now, and we're gonna go into what I call an elevator plank. Okay, so elevators go up and down. So this plank, you're gonna actually go from the push-up position, you're gonna get down to the front plank position on your forearms, and then come back up to the push-up position. So this one, because you're changing and kind of moving like that, you can do this one for reps, or you can do it for time. And technically, any of these could be done for reps or time. You have that option to do either one. So how do we work through this one? Same setup, right? So quadruped first. So hands and knees. I'm gonna screw my shoulders into the ground, come up to my push-up position. Feet do not have to be wider on this one because you're not gonna end up with only one arm on the ground really. So your feet can stay a little bit closer together or more about hip width apart. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down with one arm, then to the other arm to my front plank, and then come back up. Okay, so what I would encourage you to do is, if it's not too much mental gymnastics, switch arms. So I went down with my right arm first. Now I'm gonna go down with the left arm. Okay, so right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. I used to be a drummer, so those kind of patterns seem to just resonate with me a little bit easier. So that one, you're here, down, and then back up. You can spend, when you get down to the front plank position, you can spend a second there before coming right back up. You don't have to bounce right out of the bottom position. Make sure it's a smooth transition, and make sure, do your best. There's gonna be a little bit of shifting, right? Because you're gonna be, temporarily, you're gonna be this way, right? So your body's gonna shift. You wanna minimize that and then just work on getting reset when you're in the bottom, getting reset at the top. All right, this next one is quite challenging. This is something that one of my clients essentially named as a skull crusher plank. Now, the skull crusher is an exercise that it's also called the nose breaker, where you take typically a loaded bar and you do triceps where you bring it back down towards your face, right? So if you were to drop the bar on your face, you would either crush your skull or break your nose. Maybe both if you're having a good day. So this exercise is actually gonna kind of move you through that skull crusher position, hence we have the skull crusher plank. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start in your push-up position, you're gonna come down to kind of the front plank position on your forearms, but we're gonna do both arms at a time instead of one at a time like we looked at with the elevator plank. So it's gonna be a little bit different in that regard, and it's gonna be a lot harder because of it. So how do we do this? Get into your push-up position like we would, and then we're gonna drop down to our forearms. Now you're probably gonna have to kind of pivot and rock through your ankles a little bit on this one. Your body's gonna move a little bit differently, which is perfectly fine. So quadruped position, screw the shoulders in, come up here. Now from here, I'm gonna drop down to my forearms and then come back up. So focus on, again, coming down here and then pushing back up. This one will work your shoulders and your triceps. So again, the skull crusher exercise itself is a tricep exercise. So this is really going to challenge your triceps quite a bit more than maybe some of the other movements did. All the other ones were more isometric, right? So your tricep extends or straightens your elbow. So it's working when you hold this position. This one here is actively going to be kind of pushing your body weight up, using a lot of your triceps. So this one, you're going to have pretty good upper body strength to do it, and you're going to have to be good at a lot of those other variations before you give this one a go.